Hello everyone, this is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. It was 103 today, our first 100+ degree weather here in Central California, Zone 9B. Here's Lulu saying it's too hot out here, let's go back inside, Daddy. Currently it's probably, 88. It's almost 8 o'clock at night. So there's a few plants I want to stroll around. I'm not going to really edit much in this video. I'm just going to walk around like I do normally in my garden. And there's a few plants that I want to look at. One is my my pears, because they're newly planted. I want to see how they look. And I was going to shut off the air conditioner, but I don't want to affect my family in the house. So the AC will be in the background if you hear it. So this is starting to, because these roots aren't developed. We have one pear variety here and another one over there. This one's a more vigorous grower, but boy oh boy, those leaves look not so healthy, but it's still doing pretty well. Let's see the other one. This is not as fast as grower, but look at the leaves, a lot different. I think this is the Bartlett, and that's the du jour, Danour, I think. But this is definitely doing a lot better. The other one I want to take a look at, and there's Lulu eating grass. She doesn't feel so good. The other thing I want to look at is my first ripe tomato. That's probably from the heat right there. Look at all these cherry tomatoes. Look at that. Well, that's not cherry, but there's another tomato plant over there. Like I said, with the camera moving the way it is, that's how my head moves in my garden. So now I'm focusing on my cherimoya that became an atamoya or a pawpaw. Now at 100+ degrees, a cherimoya, no matter what variety I bought in the past, sorry for the neighbor dog in the background, it would fry in above 95 degree weather. This is looking healthy. So, wow. Well, no, that's just a leaf that's probably old. Holy smokes. This is damage from a snail. I found the snail eating the leaves. Even the new leaves, look at that. Gorgeous. Lulu, leave her alone. Come here. Lulu. Okay, the moringa pushing out a lot of new leaves. Look at the branches coming out now, if you guys remember from the previous video. Lulu, god dang. Whatever. Here we go. And that's how she breaks my passion asparagus. My purple passion. That's how she breaks it right there. And she dug into the purple passion. Like, I think she took a crown out. Whatever. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? My son loves her. Anyway, so these are looking a lot better. Really good. Alright then, what else would I look at? I'm gonna go straight to the sapote because it has fruit on it. Now I'll be doing a video about this soon. You know, I'll talk about this now. You can see as you know, we did a video here a little while ago on the donut peach. You could see that the peaches are turning color. It's not there yet, but it's soon to be. But this limb here, I had to take off at least 6 pounds or more of peaches off this limb because this limb was all tilted over. And some of the remnants of that is on the ground right now. I mean, that was full of peaches. We'll just walk by it right now. This was just full. And you can see how all the limbs are like here. You see how it's up at this angle. Look at this one, way down here. It's supposed to be I can't even pull it, it's so heavy. Oh, looks like a bird got to this one. Look at the ladybug inside. Okay, so let's go to the sapote. Once again, sorry about the air conditioner, but my family's inside. I don't want them too hot. Okay, so I'll just talk louder. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm seeing more yellowing. That's definitely from the heat. But the new leaves are doing really well. This is a Vernon sapote here. And here's some fruit. And here's some more fruit right here. Look at that. Awesome. Usually in the really hot summer, they'll start frying, but now there's enough foliage to cover them up. There's more fruit in here somewhere. I just don't want to keep bending over. Okay, what other things I wanted to look at? The kumquat would start curling a lot in the heat, and it's looking really well, looking good. What else I would be concerned about? I would be concerned about the other sapote, the subel sapote. Look, if you see damage like this on your leaves right here, most likely that's an earwig. That's what they do right there. Oh, see, look at all the fruit on the subel sapote fell off, at least for that one right there. That one fell off. Did I get any subels this year? No. Well, maybe they're in here somewhere. I just can't see it. There's one, and see how it's turning black? You see that dark ball, which is sapote right at the end? That's dying off. Like I said in my previous videos of the sapote, the Vernon takes the heat well, and the subel takes the cold well. So I thought with all this extra foliage here, the pluot, the weeping Santa Rosa plum, the flat peach, avocado, the goji, that would protect it, but nope, that's another year. Well, this is an ever-bearing, almost semi-ever-bearing, so produce more flowers later on. We'll see. Okay, let's keep going. Let's get away from the air conditioner. Another thing I'll be worried about is my pumpkin. As you can see, the pumpkin leaves right here, how big they are. I gotta zoom more out. I can't even see the camera no more. So that's a pumpkin. This is foliar fed with seaweed. I don't do fish on here because I've noticed certain animals come with the fish emulsion with the pumpkins, and they start eating the pumpkins. They did that last year. I don't want them getting used to it. As you can see, some of the pumpkins are here. There's one right here. Let me put it like this. Looks like a watermelon now, but it's a pumpkin. It's a jack-o'-lantern variety. My son wanted it. Still producing some flowers. They were wide open and beautiful this morning, but that's how they usually are. Open, close, open, close. Okay, let's keep going. Another one I'm worried about is a blackberry. It does not like the hot heat, so this year I let the goji grow over it, let the pluot grow over it. Hey, Lulu. Let everything grow over it. Everything. You know, goji's growing around the avocado because this would just be fried, and it's looking pretty good right now. You know, I don't see much damage from the heat. I'm looking closely. I don't see nothing much. And there goes the mosquitoes. Here we go. Gonna start dancing. This is what I do in the garden. This is all I do. Kick, kick. That's all I do to keep the mosquitoes off of me. Okay, corn's looking good. Corn's looking really good. I was a little bit worried about them. As you can see right here is one. There's another little one, but this is probably going to be the ear right there that I'm going to keep. The Fuya persimmon would always get burnt up, and the way I negated that is I watered this heavily, a lot heavier than I would like. Let's see what else. The potatoes are almost done. That's why they don't look that great. So the potatoes are almost done. It looks like Lulu's been in the potatoes. You see that? God dang, Lulu. Okay, raspberries are another one that used to get burnt up bad. Let's see if I can find any leaves that... No, I don't see any, but I'm seeing something eating them, though. Like I said, this is exactly what I go through. Jujube, I'm just walking by it, but you never have to worry about a jujube, ever. The rhubarb doing really well compared to years prior. That's because of all the shade. If it's in the sun in Central California, it's dead. It's over. Okay, now something I forgot about. I walked by it. The tamarillos. The tamarillos are brand new. They're from Ecuador. The seed themselves, out of a fruit that was given to me, and they look just fine. Look at that. Look at the beautiful color. It's like it's bleeding. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? no burnt. My family says you can't grow this. When will my family ever learn? Especially if someone tells me I can't do something in a garden, I'm going to try. This was a lot of work though. So there's one. I expected them to be curled up in this 100-degree weather. Curled up, burnt up. I expected them to look like this, like the potatoes here. These are, like I said, they're done. It's ready to harvest. There's another tamarillo looking great. They both get fed with, all four, excuse me, get fed with seaweed. My own homemade seaweed concoction, spray, and a fish emulsion. And there's another one deep in this forest right here. This has the biggest leaf, by the way. If I could show you, I think I stepped on a corn, but this is the biggest leaf. Look at that. And that's probably because it's trying to grow a big leaf to catch all the sun it can. So I stepped on a corn. I hope that didn't affect it. What are you gonna do? Maybe it'll be stronger than the rest. So there's a pluot that fell. Please don't be yucky. Please. Okay, that's not good anymore. All right, let's see what else. Here's another pumpkin. Let me zoom way out. I don't even know what's on the screen anymore. It's above my head. So that's how big the pumpkin leaves can get. And this is quite young. Look at that. This is quite young. That's what happens when you do wood chip mulching. You have it next to your compost pile that's 3 to 4 feet above ground and 2 feet underground. This is the one that was producing mushrooms the size of a dish plate, a dinner plate. So that's probably feeding off that mycorrhiza activity, and that's why you're getting large pumpkins like that. What else would I be worried about? Oh, the smell of I smell my hand. The smell of tamarillo leaves or branches stink. What would I be worried about? The grass looks okay except for the spots, which you can guess who made those spots. Huh, Lulu? So I just noticed that manual focus was on, so I hope everything was focusing this whole time. That's just great. But you know what? I got other things to do. Got to keep making content. I'm not going to start over. The aronia berry, this is something else I would look at. Looking really good. The asparagus still producing, as you can see, and I'm letting it fern out again. So it gets to about 3 feet tall and then starts ferning out, and that's because of the heat. You see all of them over here. Here's some Armenian cucumbers that I forgot I planted, actually. That would be the big ones. Other than that, other than my side garden and the front garden, those would be the big ones I would be worried about. The passion fruit I would be worried about as well, but I've been watching these for a long time. There's 2 more down there, and they're doing really well. I mean, we already got this one. Sorry for that. Tripped over a table. About 4 feet and more, and that's it. And we got complete coverage of that strand, and now I'm going to wait on everything else to spider out. Well, you want to go inside? Too bad. Okay. I don't want to walk too far in here because this is oh yeah, I already seen them. The landmines that Lulu's dropping. The ashwagandha doing really well. Look at this. I don't know how many plants I have. I think I have 10 of them, ashwagandha. But they're doing really well. There's the other moringa that I transplanted here. Papaya is doing really well. I have a row of papaya where the flags are. Papaya seeds. And I think that's about it. I mean, I could talk more and more and more, but everything's doing really well. Everything's doing really well. All right, everyone. And I miss doing videos like this with not much editing. There goes another mosquito. So I got to get back inside. I'm starting to itch and there's no mosquitoes on me and I'm already itching. Just my brain telling me that I'm gonna get bit. All right, everyone. So if you see the camera shaking a lot, that's because I'm dancing, so flat mosquitoes don't land on me. All right, everyone. Happy gardening.
Like, share, subscribe.